See, and usually study as how do
Hi, good morning. Hi, Mr. Guna. Hi, how are
Hi,
you? How
good
are you?
morning. Good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. So we'll just wait for everyone to come on in. Maybe give them about 3 more minutes. We start at
No
10:05.
worries. No worries.
Um, this is recorded, so we'll
Right,
just proceed and uh,
right.
we'll go from there.
So,
So we'll
sorry.
give.
What's your name? Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Oh, sorry, I should introduce myself. Hi, I'm Ronald. I'm from the Lodge School Alumni Association.
Ronald.
Okay. Ronald, I'm Ronald. So I'll be a host for this session,
Right, Ronald.
and I'll be moderating. Okay, so that's why I'm logging in from this account.
All right. Okay, perfect. I have a few questions, Ronald. The first thing is my audio and video, is it clear enough?
Yes, it is. So what I'll do is I will put you on spotlight so that you can control how your screen looks. So this is what everybody will be seeing. Uh, okay,
Mhm.
so you're on spotlight now, so you can share screen and run the webinar. Okay.
Can I start now, or do I have to wait until you give me a signal?
Maybe we'll wait for about 2 more minutes, about
Okay, no
10:05.
worries.
We'll see if.
So, Ronald, well, later on, I
Yeah.
just have to share the screen and start, talking about SIT, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll share my screen now, just to check how it looks like. Is it
Okay.
okay?
Let me have a look. E- I'm not seeing your screen yet. I'm just seeing you.
Oh, okay. Share.
There we go. It's starting now. Yes, now I can see your screen very well, very clearly. SIT International Stats for 2019.
Can you see the what do you call? Is it screen with the slides on the left? Oh,
Yes,
right.
yes. I'm seeing.
Huh.
You are seeing. You
Uh, okay.
see. I'm seeing the presentation.
Okay. It's saying that the connection is unstable. So I'm going to just change my data. Then I'll come back to you. Is it all right?
Okay. All right. We'll wait for you. No worries.
Okay. Just give me a few minutes. Just 1 or 2 minutes.
No, Huiling. Maybe I'll just get you to unmute.
Hello,
Hi. Good morning, Huiling.
good
Hi.
morning.
Uh, are you are you a teacher or
No, I'm actually an
you?
agent.
Oh, I see. Okay. Good morning, Huiling. No. So we have a schedule of
Mm.
all the moderators. So I'm going to be taking this session in room 2 and the next session in room 2. After that, my
Ah,
friends will be taking over following this.
okay. Then you will see
So
me in the
we
next
are
section as well.
yes, for university. Yeah, the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, Hui.
Yeah, hi, good morning, Guna. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How you guys are doing?
Yeah, it's good.
So, which part of Malaysia, both Hui and Ronald, you guys belong to? I believe in Sabah or Sarawak.
Sarawak.
Ah, right. Okay. Ronald, yourself?
Kuching, Sarawak. Yes.
Oh, Kuching,
Yes.
Sarawak as well. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I hope that the line is better now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just So maybe we can start in about 1 minute, 1 minute's time.
Sure.
Maybe it's better. It's a bit dark. Okay. Let's take a photo. Show this to the rest of my committee.
All right.
Okay, so let's begin then. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Lodge School Edu Fair talk with Mr. Guna Bhaskaran from the Southern Institute of Technology. My name is Ronald, and I will be your moderator for this session. So let us start the presentation without further ado. Just to let everybody know, it will be a 30 minutes presentation followed by a 15 minutes question and answer session. And for those who attended today's session, you will be in contact shortly because if you are one of the lucky winner of, if you are a winner of our spot prize, which we will announce only by email and get in touch with you. Okay, so without further ado, good morning, Mr. Guna. Please, would you like to take the floor? The floor is all yours.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ronald. Thank you very much. Good morning, kia ora, and selamat pagi to everyone. My name is Guna Bhaskaran, and I'm the marketing officer for Southern Institute of Technology, New Zealand. I hope all of you are doing well today. Okay, the sun is out, and the weather is not that bad today in Malaysia. Right. Okay. So today I'll be covering about the study opportunities in Southern Institute of Technology, New Zealand. So I'll try all my best to keep for half an hour. Okay, Ronald. uh, but okay. If you have any questions later on, we can discuss during Q&A session. Okay. So right. Okay. Let me start with Invercargill, okay, where Southern Institute of Technology main campus is located. So Invercargill is where SIT started and where the innovative SIT Zero Fee Scheme was born. Many of our students moved to Invercargill to study and take advantage of the Zero Fee Scheme and South Island's lower living costs. SIT Invercargill has a range of facilities and services to help you thrive during your time with us. So, Southern Institute of Technology, a New Zealand government institute of technology. Okay, we have 5 campuses around New Zealand. Okay, so if you look at the bottom, this is where our main campus is, place called Invercargill, and we have a campus in Queenstown, Christchurch, and also up north in Auckland. So all these 5 campuses, and we have around approximately 13,000 students studying in all our campuses in total. And we have over 200 plus programs which are accredited by the New Zealand Qualification Authority. So you can choose any campuses you want to study with us. For your information, starting from the 1st of April this year, along with 15 other institutes and polytechnics, we have changed our name from Southern Institute of Technology to New Zealand Institute of Skills and Technology, NZIST. Okay, just for your information, that starting from this year, 1st April, we are called as NZIST. Stands for New Zealand Institute of Skills and Technology. Now, why SIT? Okay, we offer a quality choice. Okay, first, SIT was established officially in 1971. So we are been in this education line for many years, and we offer 200 programs across 30 subjects, um, from masters to postgraduate diplomas, graduate diplomas, degrees, and diplomas. So we have a range of qualifications which will cater to your need of studies. And as I mentioned earlier, we have around 13,600 full-time and part-time students studying with us. So it's a New Zealand government-funded institute, and we are also a member of International Association of Universities. Now, uh, in regard to our tutors or our staff, our staff make the difference in our learning environment. Our academic or the tutors are qualified staff from Southland and also around the world who are leaders in their field. Most of our classes in SIT are small classes size, which means you will get a personalized attention from our friendly tutors and facilitators. So this is one of the events that we conducted last year. So we have around 1,696 international students studying with us. This photo was taken in Queenstown campus, and we have students around the globe, I would say, 44 countries around the globe. So we have students from South Korea, from Japan, from Indonesia, from Malaysia, from India, from Nepal, from Brazil, from the UK. So it's all over. You know, the students are studying with us around the globe. So you have the opportunity to meet people from other countries and other cultures as well. So what do we offer? Okay, so we offer a qualification from certificate up to master's degree. Okay, and these are the subject areas that we cover in our campuses. We offer business, commerce, and enterprise courses, hotel and tourism management, cookery and hospitality, information technology, sports and science, massage, nursing, wellness, and rehabilitation course as well. So what are the benefits of studying at SIT? There is no registration or administration fees. It's all free. There's a one free airport pickup, okay, which will be provided when you land in New Zealand, okay. So we offer what I call various free gifts given on arrival. For example, you get a free jacket, a winter jacket, which you'll be needing all the time because the weather is really cold in New Zealand, especially during in June, July, August, which is the winter month. Currently now we are towards the end of winter, but still the weather is cold. So we provide a good quality jacket for you when you arrive in New Zealand. And also we provide low-cost accommodation at our own SIT apartments. Remember the subjects to avail. So most of our students, they get 2 weeks free accommodation, and then they can stay if they decide to stay at the accommodation, they can stay until their first year of academic. So in our accommodation, it's one of the lowest rent students are paying because it includes of the internet, electricity, we call power bill, and also the other bills as well. So it's inclusive of everything. And this is one bill for this year. We're charging $160 per week to stay at the accommodation. But we also have types of accommodation, for example, studio unit, sharing basis, and so forth. So to know more, to know more about the accommodation, please contact us. We are happy to tell you more about what types of accommodation that we are providing. And apart from that, we also welcome, which includes linen, staying accommodation. When you arrive to a new country, especially your mom and dad, they're very worried. Do you need to bring a pillow? Do you need to bring a blanket? Tell them, no, mom, no, we don't need that, because we at SITB provide everything for the students. As I mentioned earlier, internet is part of the what do you call internet fees is included in the rent, and it's a 24 hours free internet on the campus. Those who are studying in Invercargill, you'll have a $2 bus trip on weekends to Queenstown and Dunedin. Queenstown and Dunedin. So it's one of the cheapest bus ride, I would say, because normally it'll cost you around $70 to $80 to travel to Queenstown and Dunedin. But we do this especially for our students. It's $2 bus trip. On the weekends, you can choose whether you want to go to Queenstown or Dunedin. Both places are super stunning places. And also, as an international students, you'll be given a comprehensive medical and travel insurance as well. Right, before I forget about two main campuses, two beautiful campuses, which is Invercargill and Queenstown campus. So Invercargill and Queenstown campus, if you Google, you'll able to know that these two campuses are situated in New Zealand most scenic areas. For example, Fiordland National Park, which is New Zealand's first UNESCO World Heritage Area and also the 6th largest national park in the world, is just a few hours drive away from Invercargill. And if you're studying in Queenstown campus, there are a few mountains, Skifield Mountains are world-renowned mountains. For example, we have Cardrona, Coronet, and remarkable Skifield Mountains. Now let's go to the next slide. Right, and before I forget, for 2021, we are offering 20% scholarship for all programs, for all students, okay? We have offered this scholarship for this year, 2020, and now we are extending this scholarship to next year. So, so just have a check, 20% scholarship, it's a lot, okay? Which you'll able to save a lot of money in your tuition fees. So this is our stunning accommodation. SITB has invested in the welfare of our students by owning several accommodation units across Invercargill and also Queenstown. So these accommodation are, as I said, are stunning. All our students who have been here, they always love to be here. Because the living, the rent is very cheap, and also it's close to the campus. It's close to your class, so it's a walking distance from the campus to the apartment. Invercargill, so Invercargill, or we call the City of Lights. It's Southland's capital. It's a city of 55,000. The population is around 55,000. It's big enough to cater for your lifestyle needs, yet small enough to provide a friendly atmosphere where you can focus on your studies. It's a beautiful environment for you to study and also enjoy the friendly atmosphere of local Kiwis. Experience Southland. Invercargill is the gateway to one of the most scenic region of New Zealand, Southland. It's very, very, very scenic, and since we have 4 seasons in a year, from summer, winter, autumn and spring, the locations or the scenery change according to the weather. As I mentioned earlier, now it's winter and most of the places are covered with snow, and the sports or the activities are related to winter sports. And when it comes to spring or in summer, the activities will be more to go for the tramping, walking, having a camping and so forth. Okay, so there's a lot of things to do in South Island or in Southland. So with easy access to national parks in Fiordland, Stewart Island, tourist spots like Queenstown and the Catlins, as well as other major New Zealand centres like Dunedin, SIT provides unique study abroad opportunities. Okay, so if you have a pen and paper, write down these words, because as a student, when you're about to study to a new place, you would like to know what are the attractions, how the place looks like. I know it's quite common for students to get to know more about the place. So if you have a pen and paper, write down these words: Field Island, Queenstown, Stewart Island, Dunedin, and Catlins. So these are beautiful places where you will keep going there again and again. Right. Now, what's on offer for 2021? As I mentioned earlier, the scholarship for 2020 has been extended for 2021, meaning you'll have 20% discount from the from the initial tuition fees. For example, these are some of the programs that we're offering in our campuses. So for example, for the Master in IT Applied Management, Applied Health Science, the duration is 18 months. The international tuition fees, which is without the scholarship, is 24,000. And the value of the 20%, meaning you will save 4,800. So the discounted tuition price or the fees is $19,200. Okay, so as I mentioned, this offer is for 2021, and you will be able to save a lot of your money, which you can spend for your living expenses when you come to New Zealand, when you enroll for 2021. So we have a master program, postgraduate diploma, postgraduate in IT, diploma, bachelor degrees, and diplomas. So most of the courses, the duration is it's 1 year or 1 year, 6 months, and so forth. Now, since all of us are aware that the whole world is going through a tough time due to the pandemic of COVID-19, SIT have taken an initiative to have a new delivery, which we call as a blended delivery. So in this blended delivery, what we do, students start their studies offshore. For example, if you're in Kuching, if you're in Sabah, if you're in Malaysia, you study from Kuching or Sabah or from Penang. And once the restrictions are lifted, when you can travel to New Zealand, you can finish your course, or meaning your last year in New Zealand when the travel restrictions are lifted. So let me repeat again. You start your course offshore, and when the borders are open, you complete your course in New Zealand. So what are the programs that we offer in this blended delivery? So we offer Bachelor of Applied Management, Bachelor of Hotel Management, Postgraduate Diploma in Business Enterprise, Master of Applied Management. Meaning all these 4 programs, you can start offshore, and when the borders are open, then you can complete your courses, you can complete the final year in New Zealand. Now, many students ask us, what is the application process? Is it a tough journey to study abroad? Actually not really. Okay, if you follow the process which I'm sharing on the screen now, it's pretty simple. So first, what we need a verified passport ID and a page of a verified birth certificate. And then please make sure you have your recent English result. So it has, well, it could be an IELTS. I'm sure a lot of Malaysians, we are quite familiar with IELTS, where you'll be tested for your reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Okay, and then we need your transcript and academic achievement, and also your CV and your letter of intention. Okay, besides that, we also need your character or work reference, and also portfolio or business plan. Okay, so we will able to guide you in this application process. So there's no hassle. It's pretty simple. Now, let me take you to our website. Check whether I'm able to share this or not. Share this. Right, okay. Now, I'll share the slide later, sorry, the website. Let us look at some photos of those students who have achieved and some of the students who have graduated. And this is the campus in Invercargill. So these students, they came in 2019, and they all, I mean, these students are based in Queenstown campus. These students are based in Queenstown campus, and they enrolled for graduate diploma in hotel management. So this is one of the stunning view in Queenstown where I work. So we call this as Lake Wakatipu. Okay, Wakatipu is a Maori word. So this is Lake Wakatipu, and it's really stunning. So from the Queenstown campus to this Lake Wakatipu, it's barely 5 minutes walking. Okay, so normally students, they come here for a lunch break to have a bit of a fresh air before they go back to campus. Our internal students have achieved in a project and been recognized by the local council. Another achiever, international student, sports and science course, which is very famous in Invercargill. And I would like to show you a video. Okay, it's a very short video of who we are and what we do in SIT. So let me play the video.
Sorry, Guna, we can't hear your sound for the video.
Oh, you can't hear the sound from the video.
Yeah.
It's
To control
I'm able
your
to
setting.
hear. I'm able to hear, Ronald. Can you check on your side if it's okay from your side?
Yeah, I can hear you talking, but your video audio, I think you need to do some setting on
Okay.
the, so under your microphone but symbol, I think you need to select system sound or something like that, so that the system
Okay,
sound will be able to be played.
let me check again. Right. Um
So select a speaker or select a microphone. Maybe you have to put same as system. So
Right. Okay. So that should be.
maybe. So on your Zoom, bottom left, I think there's a microphone symbol. Then you can click on the little arrow, which says select the microphone. I think you might have to put same as system, so the system sound will be playing instead of a microphone.
Right. So that's for the video or for the audio? Okay, that's for the video.
For your microphone.
Microphone. All right. Right. Okay, I've done it.
Try it again.
Is it working now?
I can't hear it.
You can't hear it. Okay, no worries, no worries, Ronald. Later, what I'll do, I'll share this video to you, and then you can share to the students. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Got
So
it.
okay. So that's all from me, Ronald, and to the all students who are watching us. Right. Is there any questions? I'm more than happy to help to answer.
Maybe I will unmute Hui Ling, and maybe we get Hui Ling to ask a few questions if she's got any. Maybe
Yep.
what we can do is then maybe I'll ask a question as well. But perhaps we can get Hui Ling to start.
Yep. No worries at all.
So that we can know more about the Southern Institute of Technology.
Right. Yes.
Would you like
Bring
to ask
on.
me?
Yeah, maybe Guna, can you explain, like after student completed the program, can they stay back in New Zealand? And then will they get any post-study work visa? And how about the duration, things like that?
Right. Okay. When student thanks Yuling, thanks that's a good question, I would say, because students, when they come and study overseas, they are looking at their job opportunities as well, right? So most of our courses, once they've completed their courses, they are able to get 2 years post-study work visa, meaning in that 2 years, students are able to work under any employers, and they can do any jobs for 2 years. So it's a good opportunity for students to work in New Zealand, and to get to know more about working in New Zealand and also the lifestyle in New Zealand. Most of our students who have studied in SIT, they tend to work in New Zealand for 2 years, and they so the first 2 years they'll get an open job search visa, meaning, as I said, they can work in any industries. It doesn't have to be a job which is related to their qualification. But after 2 years, they have to find a job which is relevant to the qualification. So the 2 years is enough for the students to find a job, to try and error to find in different industries, and to work in a place. After 2 years, most of them able to find a job which is relevant to their qualification.
Noted.
Okay.
Will you help? Sorry. Will you help students to get any like job things, or any recommendation for students in helping them to find a job?
Yeah, we help students in assisting them in looking for a job. For example, in our notice board in our campuses, we have what are the job opportunities available in the local area. For example, talk about Queenstown. Queenstown is located in a place where it's full of hotels. The last time I counted, I think there's 96 hotels in Queenstown. So there's a lot of job opportunities for students who have completed their studies in hotel management and travel and tourism. So the employees from these hotels they come to us and then they say, hey, we have a job opportunity as a team leader, as a, they will tell the position. So what we do, we share the information to the students, and then it's all depends on the students whether they want to take the job or not. And also we have a close link with the employers, the tutors, for example, the hotel management tutor, the culinary arts cookery tutor. They have a close link with the restaurants and with the hotels around the campuses. So sometimes the employer might just give a call to the tutor, hey, I need a student for a part-time. Will you be able to recommend someone? So these are, the help that we do to the students. But at the same time, students must take the initiative, and they have to be proactive in finding for a job as well. They can't be relying 100% from the college to find them a job. What I said, we assist the student in showing the pathways. Well, this is the job, please go and get it. This is the job area, please go and get it. So we tell what are the opportunities, what are the places where they can find a job. Yes, we do help a lot of them, and some of them now they're working as a hotel manager in Queenstown, as a HR manager. So they're doing pretty good. And these students have got a good, been very, very hardworking and being very proactive in the class and also in building up their network. So when in new place, I would say a good way to find a job is you have to build your network, to go and say hi to the locals there, to introduce yourself, to show them what skills that you have. So these are some of the things that you have to show to the local people. Then they have a good impression on you, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Yeah. Um,
yeah.
Thanks
And for your questions, yes, we help the students. Yeah.
I have a question. I'm not sure if you mentioned it, but maybe you can tell us more about the accommodation options for students so if they are coming from overseas and they want to study
Mhm.
at the uni. So
Mhm.
what advice do you have in terms of where they should stay and accommodation options that they have?
yeah, and
Right.
also for
That's a very good
those,
question.
sorry, and
Yeah,
also
go
for
on.
those who are under 18, are you able to take them in? I mean, for the accommodation, will they stay at the accommodation or they stay with homestay?
Okay, so there are two questions. First, I'll answer Ronald's question. So in regard to the accommodation, where a lot of students and also parents, they worry about, oh, my son or daughter are going to overseas, where are they going to stay? What are the things in the accommodation and so forth. So the campuses like Queenstown and Invercargill, so we provide as our own accommodation. So these accommodations are located mm, less than 5 minutes from the campus, from the main campus. So it's a walking distance. Okay, they don't have to buy a car or something, to go to the accommodation. It's a walking distance. And for example, in Queenstown campus, we have this accommodation where they'll be paying $150 per week. So this includes their internet and the power bill. And they stay in the accommodation from the day they start their course until they finish their course on the first year. Okay, for example, graduate diploma in hotel management, the course is for 1 year. So the duration of the accommodation is similar to the duration of their first year of academic. Okay, so they can stay there. So what do we offer at the accommodation? The first 2 weeks is free of charge. They don't have to pay uh, they don't have to pay the rent for the first 2 weeks. It's our complimentary for all international students. So when any international students, when they arrive, I or one of my colleague, we will go and welcome the students from the airport. I personally go and welcome the students from the airport to say, hey guys, welcome to Queenstown. And they really feel happy that, oh my God, is someone from SIT is coming to welcome, is coming to welcoming me. So I welcome them. and I'll bring them to the accommodation. So from the airport to the accommodation, I explain what are the places where they have to go in the first few weeks. Maybe they might be thinking, where should I open a bank account? How do I open a bank account? So I'll explain to them. So these are the places where you open the bank account. And most of the time, Malaysian students will be looking for Asian Mart. Where can I get this spiciness? This all this the Malaysian food and so forth. So we have a lot of Asian marts as well. So we will share to them. And then at the accommodation, as I said, they can stay for 1 year. If students planning to move out, sometimes they find that, well, I want to move out, they have to give 2 weeks notice, then they can move for a private accommodation. So is how easy or how hard to find a private accommodation. It's pretty easy to find a private accommodation, and also the accommodations are also not to say very far from the campus. The max, they need to take a bus for 10 minutes, and that's it. And looking for a private accommodation, we help the students in regard to how to find a proper place. For example, in winter, some of the accommodation will be very cold. So some will be nice. Okay, so we use the word insulation. In New Zealand, the house have to be properly insulated. If the house is properly insulated, then they don't have to pay a lot on the power and they don't feel cold. So we advise on them how to look for a house. For example, a good tip I give to all the international students is when they find a house, it has to be a north facing, because where the sun comes and the house will be warmer during winter. So we help them not only in our accommodation and also during private accommodation as well. For example, we also tell them how to to ensure the landlord and you as a tenant, what are the agreements you have to sign, the tenancy agreement, and we will check with them, are they doing the right thing or not. And the second question about 18 below 18 students, yes, they have to be under a guardian. So in regard to that, we have homestay. So those students who are under 18, they will be staying in our own homestay in Makhagal.
Okay, thank you for that, Guna.
No worries, Ronald.
Okay, what are the how do you say what so what are the entry requirements for all the courses? Is it all in the website, or
Yeah.
where can we find the pathways to enter your institute? Because from what I understand, there are various pre uni institutes to enter. So if I am
Mhm.
if a student Form 5, so what should they do next if they want to end up at your institute? What
Okay.
are the pathways to enter?
Right. Okay. That's another good question. So what I'm going to do, Ronald, I'm going to share our SIT website. Can you see the screen, Ronald? Our SIT screen?
Yes, I can see your screen that you're sharing right now.
Okay, perfect. Now, so this is our website. Okay, if students want to know more about our website, they can contact you all. Okay, I'm sure that you guys are expert in this. And second, they can go to our website, www.sit.ac.nz. So, for example, okay, they can go to this column, Welcome to International Students, and there's heaps of information from how to start, what you have to do before you come to New Zealand, how to prepare in regard to your studies before you come to New Zealand. Let me take you an example. I'm going to choose Queenstown campus because I'm based in Queenstown.
Okay.
So this is the Queenstown campus. Okay. For example, let's say a student is interested to study in hotel management, right? So there's a few links here. If you click hospitality, hotel and travel, and if you click the first one, graduate diploma in hotel management, for example, okay?
So sorry to cut you, there, Guna. I think there might be some issue with because I can only see your PowerPoint, but we have also
Oh,
reached the time already. So maybe we can just
all
wrap it
right.
up by
Okay.
saying we go to your website and then we can find out more. Is
Yes.
that fair to say?
Okay. No worries. No worries, Ronald. I know 1 hour is not enough for us to share everything, but if students would like to know more about SIT, they can go to our website. It has all the information, and also they can contact us through the website. So they have to go to www.sit.ac.nz. So thank you to Hui, thank you to Ron for providing this platform for us to share about SIT. And I hope that I've covered the important information. So if you want to know more about this, I'm more than happy to share my experience as a student, as a marketing officer at SIT now.
Right. Thank you so much, Guna, for your sharing session, and I have found it very informative. I personally have not gone to Queenstown before, but after this, maybe one day we will be our paths might cross.
Yes, it's one of the most
Okay. All right. So I'm
beautiful
going to end the meeting.
in Queenstown, and thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to end the meeting now. And
All
thank you,
right.
Hui. Thank you, Guna,
Thank
and
you.
keep in touch and stay safe and take care.
Okay, stay safe. Bye.
Thank you.